What's up, y'all? I just want to do a little quick video. It's a couple things on my mind. I wanted to talk about a few appropriate things. First, I want to talk about the flat Earth thing. Uh, a lot of people have their conspiracies and their theories. I want y'all to understand that there is, even when people talk about the firmament, they can't really explain what it is. They don't really understand even what outer space is. I mean, even when it comes to the ocean, I mean, like the top and the bottom, you know what I mean? Going, if you look into the ocean, if you look, just into it, it's gonna look like you can see the bottom at times, or just water in general. I put water in my sink, but if well, I'll just say for the ocean because it's a better example. If I jump in it, because I'm a big organism, nigga. If I jump in it, I'm still gonna be floating in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? I can see the bottom, but I still have to do some digging. I have to go deeper into the, to see my reflection. I mean, that's how the Most High made things, man. It's very intricate and it's very fascinating. And that's life in general. You always see something from the surface, but we always got to dig deeper. I mean, that's you can look in the mirror and do that. And that's a reflection. You know what I'm saying? That's shit. That's water itself. If you want to, but I ain't gonna go too deep. I don't wanna. I could talk like that, but like poetic and shit and metaphoric, and I could do all that. But I like to kind of relate to the people. I like to talk to them in a manner to where they could base it off of their lives. You understand what I mean? But anyway, uh, get back on subject. Let's say um, when it comes to their technology, just in general. Of course, if you could look around, you could see that they've peaked. They could go to another planet, but it'll probably be using like a form of uh, like body uh, what is it? Body dysmorphia or not mutation, but mutilation. Like you'll probably have to like put some shit in your heart or your brain or something for you to travel, and it won't feel the same. You know, everything is better over here because the Most High made this. You go into that shit, ain't no telling what can malfunction. But they got that type of technology, but um, you know, and also, of course, we know that there are things above us. Of course, I mean, that's you could. I mean, and that technology is not ours. I'll just say that. And so, of course, we got air traffic controllers. Put it like that. And there's only certain people that could. I ain't gonna get too crazy, but put it like this, bro. The people that are stuck here, that gave them most of this technology, if you want to be real, that even the shit I'm using right now, they know that they can't leave. So they finesse them to turn this entire place into something to where like they use the technology instead of helping us leave because we actually got bodies and the portals that they use, they're not going to other planets. They're going into you. They're going into you. They going into you, stupid. They using that reflection we just talked about. They going into you and finessing you to build some shit, build a tank, so you could clone yourself or you could clone niggas in your family, so y'all could go watch this movie, or y'all can go eat McDonald's, or you could kill this person and now I got another body. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I hope you following what I'm saying, bro. And y'all niggas understand what I'm saying. And even in Antarctica, I pretty much know what's over there too. Um, I say maybe all the tech that they got now, a lot of the tech came from over there. I just said that. If you watch the movie The Thing, that's why it's one of my favorite movies. It kind of lets you know what they found over there. Shit, even Transformers, they kind of hint at what they found over there, or what the dude found, or whatever. And that nigga, man, shit. Hey, shout out to Las Vegas, bro. We all know where I'm from. They got Area 51 there, and man, the Most High is something else, bro. The Most High is hilarious how he do shit. But anyway, yeah, bro. They use that technology to get you to go to McDonald's, my nigga. They use that technology to get you in the advertisement. Like I said, they use the technology for cloning. They use the technology for bullshit because they low. They it's metaphorically it's both metaphorically and the reality. And also, I base it off of I did a I ain't gonna talk about that, but let's say you live downtown, okay? I want y'all to follow me, right? Or let's say you live by like mountains or something, okay? You don't live directly next to the mountain, okay? But you live in a proximity to where you could see like the silhouette, okay? Look at the moon. You could look up at the stars at night. You can't see them at the daytime. You gotta see them at the nighttime. And of course, niggas gonna try to explain that, cause niggas know everything. I mean, but simply put, the sun goes down. But even though you can see the sun and the moon at the same time, but you still can't see the stars. But there are stars that move around. That's not our technology. No, I ain't gonna go there. But put it like this: if I could look in a telescope and see that it's what they call Mars, or because we could only look so far, or I could see what they call Uranus, I could see what they call Neptune, I could see Jupiter, and of course, they got all this information from the things that make them go get McDonald's and fuck up their body so they could jump in and be like, hey, this is a nice body. Let me go fuck up some shit so I could get you stuck. And I could take you over here to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I could collect you up and you won't be able to leave. But then, when other niggas that ascend go to the next, you know what I'm saying? I figured this shit out. But like I said, bro, in Enoch, it talk about him going up in the ship. Elijah went up. I mean, Enoch, it talk about the father saying he have many houses. He got his other places, you know what I'm saying, that it is what it is. They talk about, it never says, bro, in scripture, because the angels came down. It never said in scripture that the earth is the only place that's inhabited. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, I gotta keep an eye on some of y'all. Nah, I'm just playing. But, let me get back on what I was saying. See, I done lost topic that quick. But, okay. So I was saying, like, if I could look downtown and see that it's buildings, right? I can't grab them, but I can see them. Or if I could look over there and I could see that mountain, right? I could see it, but I can't get to it. I could see the moon. It's there. I could see the sun. It's there. I can't get to it. Or like just something that's far away. Like you could see it. And once you start, I got technology when it comes to seeing the buildings and the mountains of having feet and legs. So I could walk to it and guess what happened when I walk to it? It get closer and closer and closer and closer. If I look in a telescope, if I got a really good one, I could get closer and closer and closer and closer. It's not AI. It's not hologram or whatever. Niggas be saying niggas are crazy. Niggas are retarded. Um, if that makes sense, nigga, the technology they got and they go in the ocean, shit. They can't even go too deep in the ocean. They should explode. So what you think they going? Nigga, you take an airplane. You know what I mean? You going up in there, bro. How the fuck you gonna make something that can explode? Oh my god, that's pretty much a bomb. for insurance. You dumbass nigga. I ain't even want to say that, but okay. And they do hits like that too. Believe it or not. That's a bro. This world was pretty much built on like a couple lies, and all that shit pretty much unraveling. And they'll take out one nigga on the plane to keep that lie. You know what I'm saying? Because if one lie get out, and you know it does, but I'm being metaphorical, but you understand what I'm saying? If one lie, like in particular, get out, then that could, or one person with resources start to get the ball rolling, you know, it's a problem. So they'll take out a whole flight, you know, just for one person, bro. If y'all only understood, you know, like everything, like even in my game stopping video when I talk about schools and everything is used strategically. It's not used how you think it is, bro. But anyway, yeah, I hope that made sense. Yeah, man, they go in the ocean with some shit that fucking explode, my nigga. And they've been doing since they really peaked technology wise like in the 20s, you know, in our early turn of the century, because that's when they was discovering shit, because they was really traveling like crazy. They was finding Nephilim. I mean, like I already did talking about the Pangonians in South America, I believe. Shit, it's icebergs in South America and Antarctica. If you want me to keep it 100. And I think like not Antarctica, but Argentina. I'm sorry, Argentina. It's icebergs and shit in Argentina. And there was some Nephilim in Argentina. You could look this up, bro. The Pangonians, bro. That was big as fuck. That was like 13. They even took one back to Britain, and I think he died. They probably got his body somewhere. But it's still Nephilim, you know, descendants and shit that live. There was Indian tribes that talked about them, bro. It's nothing new. I don't know why the fuck they try to hide shit. Like, I guess, oh, it just hit me, bro. It's like they try to hide certain shit because if certain shit actually comes to light, it really makes the Bible. I'm just, this would kind of really just hit me. It really give validity to the Bible if certain things, because people could connect the dots. If certain things really existed, if it was certain people that's dark that lived in certain areas, you know, it's a lot of because I remember I even posted that video of the black people that's in Thailand, them indigenous people. Um, if niggas knew that it was shit like that, you could connect a lot of dots. But whatever, bro. Man, I talked 13 minutes about that. I hope that anything I said, you know, from you could see the shit. You could look. We got technology to where we could see it, but you know, we can't get to it. But but in reality, I could look downtown and see how far it's buildings that's far away, but I could walk and I could get to them. I mean, whatever. I also want to talk about how people are. Now I'm gonna talk about this next. You know, when it comes to the ads, bro, y'all are kind of doing too much. Me, I'm really shadow banned. Of course, you know my message has been suppressed for years. My music always does pretty good all the time. That's a given. Even though that's super shadow banned, I done lost all kind of pages and shit, hacks. Uh, yeah, even my loot page, nigga. Like the other day, I lost my loot page when I was uploading shit to help producers. What type of shit is that? Like this shit, another level. But even when I share y'all, I understand. You know, y'all get attacked, and I understand y'all probably couldn't take an ounce of some of the shit that I got to deal with. Uh, I had a famous nigga I was trying to get one of my jackets who was talking on the shit I be making. The nigga didn't want to get it, bro. The nigga kind of like froze up. I understand, bro. I understand. I get it. You know, me personally, I gotta deal with people that could understand what they not only getting themselves into, they gotta have faith. Cause a lot of people kind of everywhere, and I understand that, cause we were everywhere. Our people, pretty much. I'm not gonna say we were everybody, cause we weren't, but we were there, But for the most part, we were a lot of these, people in history, we had really really close ties to it. Um, Sad to say, not sad to say, but of course, we don't understand that. Only thing we were taught was slavery for the most part, and they talk about the rebellious slaves, or the people that gave us rights and things like that. But throughout history, it's been whitewashed pretty bad, and a lot of these gods and those type of things, our people, it's in the scripture, bro. Yeah, the same shit always happen. But luckily for us, we are a special people, obviously, and we do have a being that's extremely, extremely special that operates with us. Luckily for us, like I said, we would have been wiped out. Trust me. Uh, oh yeah, okay. I'll get back on subject. Yeah, but I was talking about sharing y'all and stuff. I understand why y'all don't share me. I just gotta get with people that understand who my value and um are not afraid. That's the biggest thing that I need people that appreciate who I am, what I bring to the table. If you don't, I understand, bro. I'm gonna talk about the ads too. Y'all ads is too much. I'm at work. I'm listening to the shit, just to get an update, see how y'all doing, see where y'all mind at, see if it's something I need to know, or just information in general. But where I go on the video, fucking 20 seconds in, it's an ad that's longer than the video. Like, bro, these ads is out of hand. Like, YouTube used to be a place where you could, watch something, be entertained, maybe when you're eating or something. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But, bro, this monetization is crazy. Because I know we need money, in this world. These beings that can't leave, they try to convince you that, you can't leave, to convince you to go buy this shirt, go do this, go do this, go do this for the rest of your life. So you know what I'm saying? You understand? So you'll be like, damn, I can't even. Now you commit suicide. Then you know what I mean? They put you in a state to where it feel like you are almost bound to certain things. But bro, with me being shadow banned and me not having monetization, it's kind of a blessing because, like I say, your message get diluted the more and more people attach attached to it first off, and then when money gets involved, you are taken away from yourself, and you don't even realize it, if that makes sense. So yeah, the ads, man, is crazy, bro. A lot of times the shit I'm doing at my job, I can't skip the ad, so it's like, bro, I'm listening to the ad longer than your video. Then when I skip it, another one comes. It's like, bro, that shit is crazy. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just a broke ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this nigga just a broke ass nigga. Like he mad because he don't have let me see, 10K subs. He mad because you don't get no money. Maybe I'm just tripping. But I know y'all understand what I'm trying to say. And what was the last thing I wanted to talk about? I guess I could end it off by saying it's a lot of people that are trying to find themselves at this time, and I understand that people are trying to figure it out because of where the world is, isolating themselves, kind of going into like this monk, you know what I'm saying, phase. But it's like, bro, it's people, you don't gotta do that. A lot of people are not that special. I know people think that they're special, but they not like that. You know what I mean? Like, of course we special, but it's certain people that's like really special. And if you're really special, you'll know that. Cause even my I've had people tell me that not everybody against you, and I still gotta keep my guard up, bro. Cause I know who I am. I know, and people let me know who I am all the time. I just didn't believe them. But I'm not gonna act like I'm better than nobody, or because if you are a representative or a leader, because obviously I'm a leader, they treat me like a goddamn you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas treat me like a president, like a king, they treat me like a nigga over a damn country or something, like a nigga over the earth. Basically, if you want to keep it 100. So it's kind of like you gotta have qualities that make people not only want to follow you, but if they do want to step in your shoes or do want to follow your lead, they understand the things that it takes and they accept what they have to do and they go through the process. Because it's not an easy process and it's very, you know what I mean? It's not easy, but you want to, be humble. You want to learn. You want to be able to get down in the trenches with your soldiers. You want to really be on me. I be on the front line because I know I got God, and I know that nobody that's on this battlefield got this. Not only have the skills that I have, but could do what I could do. So I'm gonna have the most kills on the front line. I'm gonna make sure we win. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of soldier, and the soldier that does the less work, he gonna get the. I ain't gonna say he gonna get the most, but he gonna be treated like the one that, of course, the one that do the best. I'm gonna look out for him. But shit, even the soldier that didn't do too good, I'm gonna make sure that he get his full potential. But shit, I'm getting off subject. Uh, I was basically trying to say, oh yeah. So basically, it's like y'all gotta. Even when I see relationships, these days, it's like it's usually with people that you don't typically see in relationships, or people that don't really fit the mold of a typical relationship. But if you got somebody that love you, bro, or that care about you, be with them, man. Rock with them if they really do, and if y'all really have a chance, because not a lot of people have people out here that care. People are selfish. And people are all about me, 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 me. And you could call their bluff. You could test them for the most part, but most people can't be in a relationship, man. They got too many demons. I wouldn't even say they're selfish. I mean, if you think about it, if you want me to be honest, they got so many demons and so many things in their head. They in a relationship already with plenty of people. Every day, every night. You just don't see it. So, um, if you're fortunate enough to find somebody that's level headed, that's clear conscious, clear spirit, that could look at you and see what you're worth, that could compromise a little bit of their self so they could, grow. They could pour into you to help you grow. You know what I'm saying? Like a flower. You know what I mean? Um, inside and out. Um, and you blessed. But this day and age, it's just a bunch of people that act like they got it together, but still got hate in their heart and on their insides. And that's probably why they're gonna be stuck. They won't be able to leave. Flat Earth.